Greg, what challenges does the CJ Stroud-led offense present?
He could obviously get the ball down the field with his arm, and also he can extend plays. So I feel like they have a really functional offense all around. They can run the ball, pass the ball. They got really good receivers. So it's going to be a challenge, but we're up for it.
Without Von for the next 4 games, just what kind of pressure does that put on you guys as a group to kind of step up and make sure that you're still producing as a unit?
Yeah, I'd say we don't see it as pressure. We see it just as, you know what I'm saying, us just having to go out there and do our thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like whenever any of us go down, we have a brotherhood, and we all just want to uphold that standard out there in the field. So that's kind of our mindset. But we try not to put too much pressure on ourselves or whatever. It's kind of just whoever's out there, we got to step up.
You and AJ, obviously very used to being part of this rotation and heavily featured, but what kind of an opportunity is this for Javon, somebody who's still kind of just getting their feet wet in the league?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely up for Javon, and he's ready. He's been working hard since training camp, you know what I'm saying? He carries himself like a pro. Like, you wouldn't even think he's a rookie if you didn't know he was a rookie. So I know he's ready. I know he's ready for it.
What are some of the biggest things you've learned from Ed Oliver over the years?
Just the way Ed approaches the game day in and day out. Like, he's a pro through and through. His mindset, his attitude, the way he's always practicing fast, playing fast, the way he runs to the ball, whether it's a screen or a pass down the field. Ed's super inspiring to play around. He's been one of, like, my big brothers ever since I've been here. So I got a lot of love for Ed, and he's a special player and a special person too. What
makes that relationship like a big brother? Like, how did that start?
Honestly, it's just us just kind of just messing around, like playing around, just laughing about stuff, making jokes. You kind of do that off the field for long enough, and then you get closer on and off the field, and that bond just keeps on growing.
Greg, Josh Allen was named AFC Offensive Player of the Month. I know you're not on the same side of the ball as him, but that means you get to watch him while he's on the field. What has it been like to watch the start to the season that he's had?
Oh, man, it's been great out there doing his thing, whether it's jumping over people or throwing touchdowns. He's been doing the same thing since I've been here. For the last 4 years, so it's not really surprising. Nothing's a surprise with Josh, but yeah, obviously he's special.
What type of challenge does Laremy Tunsil present for you guys?
Challenge for sure. You know, everybody out there is a pro, and he's obviously one of the best. So it's definitely a challenge, but we're up for it.
What is it going to be like going against some of your former teammates this week?
It'll be cool. Definitely gonna see what's up with Tim Settle.
And what about Steph? Obviously,
yeah, for sure. After the game, see what's up with all of them.
Houston, how excited do you think he is to go back home and play in his hometown?
Really excited. The same way it is like for me whenever we play in Miami. Going home, it's always a lot of fun.
So you'll wait until after the game to say anything to Steph? You don't think so beforehand or maybe during?
I mean, I don't really know, honestly. I mean, there's no beef or anything. Like, I know a lot of players around the league. Whenever I see them, if it's a timeout or whatever, say what's up. It's never any pressure. But from before the game, it's not something that I would think about going into the game. It's like you go to like a cookout and you see somebody you know, you're like, hey, what's up? But it's not like something you plan out, like, oh, I'm gonna talk to this person or whatever.
Do you think he'll have anything to say to you guys?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Overlap with Jerry for 1 year?
Yeah, he was here for a year.
What did you learn from Jerry when he was here? I know that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that is a long time ago. Time flies, but also just the way he approaches the game, the way he was taking care of his body, his nutrition, carried himself real well.